It helps if you push the right button.
Sometimes.
I'm just saying.
Well, now that we're on the right side.
I know, right? Now that we're live and not just
Yeah,
recording.
see?
Although
Yeah.
we could have done the recording thing.
Do what?
We could have just done the recording. But nobody's with us. Oh no, we haven't done it in so long. We're alone. So how are you two?
Well, you told everybody we'd be here on the 18th.
Oh, did we? Okay, well, they forgot. I didn't send out my day has just been incredible. It is, as Carol knows, it started off rocky and
Mm.
I'd like to say it got better. That'd be a lie.
Here we
Oh my
go.
God.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. We got somebody. Yay. We have a person. Let's do the retail thing. We're going to all jump on Clarice. Can
I
we?
was going to say.
We got one. I know. I used to hate that when I worked retail. Following people around the store. It's like, hi, how may I bother you today?
Let's not.
I know you're just looking, but you've been the only
Joe.
one we've had. Oh, hey, there's Joe. She was the only customer we've had in an hour. So I'm chatty. Hey, Janelle. If you're talking about the Kickstarter, they're on a railroad car headed this way. Meg, Carol, and down. We're gonna, yeah, they're gonna be
let me know when.
First week of August is what they told me, but they're gonna once they arrive in Georgia, then they're going to the trucking company, trains and planes and automobiles. Yeah, they're gonna call me once they have the truck here in Georgia. And then we're going to have my house and this room. I don't know if we're going to be able to broadcast. I think we're going to have to dig out this room before we can do any of these. Oh, yeah.
It's
We'll
okay.
figure it out.
We can do that. Oh, yeah.
We're smart women. We can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope none of the, neither of my babies get smushed. That's my other fear. Because Xander's been playing, we've got the shipping boxes in the kitchen area. And so Xander's been surfing them. I've learned that if you get on, they'll slide down. So it's like a ride at Disneyland. Woo! Like, please don't die. That would just, suck the joy right out of my life because I have so much. But anyway, hello, everybody. We're getting our people. Yay. Yay. I know now I'm waiting for questions.
I know everybody's saying, hey, as they come in.
I know we missed you too, Joe. Carol and I had a very long trip. With no Buc-ee's.
It wasn't that long. It's just that it didn't have a Buc-ee's. That was the problem.
I know. One little Buc-ee's would have been so nice.
Yeah, it's bad. Every time I see a Buc-ee's now, I think of you two.
Because you got to go Buc-ee's.
I know. Where was I where somebody had a Buc-ee shirt on? I'm like, how dare you bring the shirt and not a sandwich?
We must have it.
Hi, well, the next event is going to be, where's the next event? DragonCon, right?
Yeah, because for some reason, the back half of that is all loaded up.
I know, right?
Yes, DragonCon.
Yeah,
it's a little over a month away.
The next event is DragonCon. I know, right?
This year has flown.
I know. I can't believe we're almost into August and all those books are coming. We had planned to go to Colorado, Mel. Unfortunately, the event got canceled. So we're trying. I'd love to go to Colorado. It's been a while. It's pre-COVID. Gosh, I haven't been there forever. Janelle, the book after Urian is Shadow Fallen. And then the next one's going to be Queen of All Shadows. As soon as I get a release date. Meg, what's your next one? What you got coming out?
It actually comes out next Thursday. first in the new trilogy.
Oh, tell us about it. Do tell.
Well, it's got a magical library and lots of mysteries and secrets and, murder, intrigue, romance. It's got a little bit of everything. I actually wrote it 4 years ago, and it's just taken me this long to get it out. I'm super excited, and I just finished the rough draft of its sequel 2 days ago.
Yay, you go, girl. So when is it coming out?
The sequel or the other one?
The next one. That one.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Did she say that?
We should have titles, okay?
I know.
That's why I was like, wait, I said that right? Didn't I?
Okay, you may have, but I'm trying to multitask. Stand back. She's going to cook an egg.
All good. Yeah, next Thursday.
Okay, you may have said that, but I'm reading through over here going, wait, which one do I answer first? What about you, Carol?
I just uploaded 4 and 5, 5 and 6, 4 and 5 on the Draken ebook, and I'm working on the covers for the paperbacks before I throw them out there.
Cool. Alicia said she'd help you. Don't you love how Alicia? Don't you love how I'm volunteering other people? Alicia said to contact our buddy that we met this past week.
Yeah, but she's an illustrator, so I don't know.
She said she'd help you with the covers.
Yeah, well, I went through and found the images, so now I'm just trying to work so I can get them all pasted together right.
Oh.
Yeah, then I can go forward from there. But yeah, I just cobbled up some little ebook covers and threw the ebooks out.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Robin, I don't have a clue after sending. As soon as I do, I will put it up. I swear to you. Yeah, I am not withholding dates. I need to get together all the 20. I know I've got a couple of 25 dates. I need to put a list. I had a list.
Right.
And we went to North Carolina. I don't know where my list got put while I was gone. But yeah, so we will do that. Yeah, that was the Denver event. And
yeah,
I haven't seen too many cancellations. Although I think Carol and I were talking about this on our ride home, that we've noticed attendance has been kind of down the last couple of things that we've done. I think it has to do with the economy. That's just me guessing. I don't know for sure. But yeah, the last couple of events we've gone to, there haven't been a whole lot of people. So it's kind of, if you want to go, you can spend a lot of time with us.
Well, this is true. Yup.
Oh, thank you so much. I love that. I don't know if it's okay. Can you say that? Can you say you love your own books?
Yes.
I love my own books.
Because people go through and ask you which one you love the best anyway.
That's true, but I can't do that. That's like, which kid do I love the best? I love them all. Some days I want them all to move out. But no, if they moved out, I have to go with them.
They never leave you, though. It's okay.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. Well, they can leave. Just leave the babies.
Yeah, we know the babies are your favorites now.
They truly are. I'm not going to lie. The babies are my favorite. Thank you so much. I love Shadow Fallen. They were a lot of fun. I love Valtteri. He was cool. So, yeah. Let's see. What did you do to bring the ancient Greek feeling to the book, the fighting and the way they lived? A whole lot of research. I was that kid in high school that carried around the huge, giant tomes. I was the librarian's favorite. I did a whole lot of reading when I was young on history. I was a history major in college. So, yeah, I was that nerd. I loved it, though. I still do. I still do a lot of reading. And Greek's always been one of my favorite. What's so weird to me, though, is that Maddie likes Imperial Rome. I like original Rome. I like Etruscan Rome, early Rome. So we never overlap with our favorite things. Although we still get in fights. I'm like, I don't think that's an accurate fact. Oh, who's trying to call me? Not my brother. So, yeah.
I was going to say it's got to be.
Not a kid or my brother. That doesn't matter. Spam is irrelevant to my life. Unfortunately, it's not. So yeah. Do do
That's
do.
way too much research.
Do what?
Way too much research.
Jaden's is going to start. I can't tell you much. Well, I can, but I can't. Jaden's will start way in the past and go forward. I can tell you that much. The rest of it, I'm not gonna. I could tell you, but no. Where were we? Were you with me when I let the spoiler out? Was that this past weekend? I think it was this past weekend. I was tired. And I had that look. No, I think I was by myself when I.
I was
No,
going to say I would
you
have
were
missed
with
it.
me. Maybe you must have wandered off.
Maybe.
I think it's you were talking to Alicia.
Okay.
But anyway, so I'm sitting there. I'm talking to a fan. I'm like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo," and out it went. And I went, "Oh God, I need more sleep. I can't believe."
Forget I said it.
And I didn't realize it was a spoiler till the look on their face. I went, "You didn't know that, did you?" They're like, "No." I I haven't put that in a book, have I? No. Oh, I think it was Kinsley who I did it to. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure it was Kinsley when we were talking. I know. Like, dude, you got me all messed up. No, 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 don't ask me questions when I've had no sleep. Oh, there's Pam. Hey, Pam. Hey, Pam. Pam's going to be a vendor at Books and Barbecue this year. I can ignore that too. I love people who bother me when I'm trying to do something else. People, stop.
It's just been one of those days. You're the only person I go to make things happen. You know that.
Oh, I'm sorry you broke your ankle, Lori. I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. Oof, that's miserable pain. I've got a big, I need to get my ankle fixed one day. One day. And my shoulder. And yes, I'm better, Carol. I left my medicine. For those who don't know, I left my medicine, but I told you it'd be 3 days. It's Wednesday. My shoulder's not killing me today. No, it's Thursday. It took 4 days.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I tried really hard not to suck. Thank you. I love Zev. I've always loved him. Wait, though. Just you wait till we get to Jaden. And Savitar. I'm doing a live stream, sweetie. Unless you want to say hi. To what?
My bad.
Oh, it's okay. Your dinner is in the microwave. We saved it for you.
Okay. Are you streaming right now?
Yes, I'm streaming right now.
Hello.
Writer number 4.
Hello. There you go.
All right, well, let's go back to writing.
Brief cameo.
Go back to writing. I love you.
Very brief.
We had a cameo there. The other
Very
writer.
brief.
Oh my gosh. I know. Y'all are scaring me. You're getting quiet. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. That's what I try to do is escape into the books.
There you go. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I love ancient history too. So does the little guy, the Matic who just left. Yeah. Yeah. I know people who, if they're in a restaurant, they think we're the weirdest people. Google it because you're wrong. I know I'm right. Rarely am I wrong. I won't say I'm never wrong. I have been wrong. The books that we have right now for the league, it's 4 or 5, Robin. Carol, do you remember Eve of
What?
Destruction? There's Born of Blood, Born of Rage, Eve of Destruction. Eve, there's another Eve, isn't
There's
there?
another Eve.
Oh, so there's 4, right?
Right.
So there are 4 books after Born of Vengeance, although they're kind of like the precursors to the league. But it has Jane's book and all of those have come out. If you look up evadestruction.com, it'll take you to that reading list and you can see the books after Born of Vengeance. I'm hoping to get, I didn't know I was going to have House of Magic and Fire, or Fire and Magic. I'm never going to get that order straight. I didn't know that was going to pop into my head when it did, and kind of shove everything back there. Yeah. So, yeah, books. Why do we do this? I don't know. Um, I don't know, Robin. Probably not, because what I plan and what the characters end up doing aren't always the same thing. I know that's true with Carol and Meg. That
Mhm.
I had all these grandiose plans, and it didn't pan out the way I thought it was going to. The next book up, Sanctify, will have a lot more Cyprian in it than the other ones did. It's more like we needed to get it, it's kind of like playing chess. I think I'll let you ladies speak on this in a moment, but it's like playing chess where you're setting up all your pieces so that you can make the big move. And that's kind of what ended up happening with Shadows of Fire. I thought I would do this, this, and this, but then I realized when I was writing what will now be Sanctify, I only have a few chapters of it. I realized that trying to keep those spoilers from you guys was just getting harder and harder. So I needed to go back to the beginning, tell those origin stories. That way I'm not hiding information. I can just put it all out there on the table and go, okay, now you know where we are, now that we're in the future, because you're trying to hide the fact that Zev and Caleb, my God, my head went down for a minute. Caleb and Zeb didn't have or I knew they had significant others, and they also have. I'm not going to do a spoiler, but anyhow, so
So close.
things happen. It was just getting too hard to hide all that, and there are things I really want to do with, with both Jaden's book and even I can now go back and add a section into Queen of All Shadows that I had taken out because it had too much. It actually has Simi's daughter in it. And now that we're doing the origin books, I can go put that. It's a great little scene. I can go put that back into the book. So I hate having to hide that stuff from you guys. It's really hard. But Meg, Carol, what about y'all? Do you have that when you're since you both write series or connected
I'm
books?
doing
Oh, when you're writing your series or your connected books, where there's something is a spoiler, but you're not quite ready, but you need it, but you don't
Not
want to
until they
spoil
tell
it.
me.
Well, that was a short answer.
Yeah,
Well,
she's a cancer. I'm a planner, so I do have that. Because I started off with 3 books, and I'm like, oh, well, I need to do this and this and this and all these interconnected series,
see?
and so I had this overarching theme that's going to go through it. Theme's probably a bad word, but then I'm like, oh, well, I could reveal it here, but would it make more sense to put it here? No, because then I just have to hide this, this, and this, and it just, you give
And
yourself
this
a
is why
headache.
I don't plot anything.
I'm with Carol. I'm not a
Mm.
plotter. It might be. I don't know. Sometimes it's easier. No, I can't. I've tried to plot a book out. I just don't. I don't listen.
Yeah, just write it. Just
I
write it.
don't even do my synopsis. I can't follow a synopsis when I write it.
I had to do it afterwards.
Yeah.
I had to do it afterwards.
Yeah. It's like, this is my general idea. Then I hand the book in. They go, this is nothing like you told it it's going to be. I know. I
I
try.
do an outline, but it never exactly matches up. Things change as you write because, the characters do what they want to do.
Oh my God. I know, right?
But I have a basic idea of how the book will go.
I don't.
Me
I think
neither.
right.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's
All
why I have
right.
spoilers. They're not going to give me spoilers. I'm just reading as we go along, so we're good.
Exactly. I write so I can figure out how it ends and then rewrite it because it didn't end right, or a few other times. And yes, Jen, please call me Sherry. Do I have advice for people who like to write stories? Oh God, right. It depends on what kind of writer's block you have. I'll take this first. I don't want to let you two answer this. Um, I never thought there was such a thing as writer's block. But after my brother died, it took me 3 years before I could write again, just because I just couldn't. I mean, my brother wrecked me when I lost him emotionally, and I went into survival mode. It was if I got up and got into a chair on any given day, that was a good day for me. And then, of course, we all know about the divorce. I'm only now beginning to get back to where I can write a full novel and to where I can write a good page count a day. It has, he filed for divorce in March of 2018. It was settled on the baby's birthday. Well, I say baby, he's 24, but, on my baby's 21st birthday. Um, and, it whew, all I could do was and cry to Carol a whole lot. Um, I would sit there. Some days I was lucky to get a sentence down during the last 4 years. It was hard. I'm not gonna lie, and I mean I'm saying all this because I don't know. What got me out of it with my brother was I couldn't find a job. Carol just heard this weekend. Um, and we were dirt poor. We had no furniture. And a friend of mine who was an editor in Atlanta for a magazine called and she said, "Hey, look, I know you haven't written since what happened to your brother, but I got these stories. I need to assign a writer to them. It's some money. I know you need some money. Will you do them?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I do not have a body built for OnlyFans." So yes, I'll write anything, just, anything for grocery money. And that got me back. That was when I started with Dark Hunter and went back to Dark Hunter. I had the original short stories. It's when I went back to the league, all those original stories and ideas that I had written, when I was a kid, all that blew. And then, during the divorce, I was completely shut down. I was in survival mode. I was in and out of court every 10 days, 10 to 14 days. They threw me out of my house with no money to move, no money for boxes, or it was just no money to live. I mean, they put me into bankruptcy, and then they in the middle of COVID, shelter in place, so there was no place to go. I mean, you couldn't rent anything. People wouldn't even show you a house back then. It was harsh. And so yeah, it took what it was. Ironically, the book coming out, House of Fire and Magic, which had another name, which is why I'll never remember it. But anyway, Carol and I have been talking. I've been trying to get my word count up. I started talking about that book, what, 3 years ago?
Yep, I think that's where it popped in.
Yeah, so I've been
Started
talking.
demanding attention.
Yeah, I think I may have even still been going through the divorce when I got the idea for it, but I just couldn't. And then it was one of those where the hero and heroine went, "Now we want you now," and it was so weird. It was just like that after my brother died. Everything came flooding out. And since then, I have been insane with my writing. You can't stop me. So, whatever writer's block, find find that story that is compelling. Don't write something because you're trying to finish it. I'm not. I tell long stories, don't I? I am very Southern. Anyway, but yeah, don't fight your muse. If she's trying to take you or he's trying to take you, whichever muse you got, go with it. Don't fight it and find that passion. That's what worked for me. Carol, you want to go first?
Well, here's another short answer. I don't normally have writer's block, so I don't know how you would get over it or through it or around it, or there has to be a way. Just keep writing.
Yeah, I don't know that I get writer's block. I get stumped on scenes. I'm like, it actually happened with the book I just finished the first draft on. I'm like, okay, I'm at this point. I need to get here. And I have no idea how. My best go-to is actually I go to my husband and I sit here and just ramble at him for half an hour. And sometimes that helps. Sometimes I have to sit and let it cook. He likes to say he throws stupid ideas at me so I can shoot them down and come up with something better.
I do that with my son.
It works.
It does. No, he'll come up with some crazy off the wall stuff. Where it's like, I can't. Next time you need help in your book, I'm going to tell you something off the wall. But yeah, no, sometimes it does. You're right. It will move you forward.
Yeah, just the act of talking it out loud, whatever I'm stuck on. Sometimes he'll just he won't say a word. I'll just ramble and then I'll talk myself into an answer.
Yeah, I do that with Carol. I've called Carol. I'm going, Carol, I don't know what to do next. So, friends, and follow your muse. There's our advice.
Mm-hmm.
And
There
don't
you go.
force it.
Keep writing. Just, like I said, last 4 years, it was literally a word at a time some days. Oh my gosh, what time is it here? I think we're all in Atlanta.
8:28
8:28, yeah.
p.m. Yeah.
I'm used to being on Central, even though I've been on Eastern time now for what, 4 or 5 years. My brain still, because I lived in Central time zone for so long. I'm like, wait, I'm an hour behind. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
I love visiting the Canary Islands.
Have you ever been?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have
When we sailed out of Spain. Yes, we
Ah.
did.
Really?
I had a wonderful time.
Oh, what about you, Meg? You ever been?
Beautiful.
No, I have not traveled like at all. But one of
Mm.
these days.
I hear you. I miss being able to do that. I had a canary. Does that count? I
A
love
friend
it.
of mine
an
thought that's
island.
why that was called Canary Islands, because that's where all the canaries came from.
Well, I had my brother convinced that bumblebees are called bumblebees because they go bumble, bumble, bumble.
People believe anything.
Well,
Stop
if they're young enough. In my brother's defense, he was a toddler. What am I reading right now? I am doing edits. I got another set of edits in. What else did I get in? I got something. Oh, and I'm answering questions for Hollywood. So I'm still answering questions, Carol. I'm never gonna finish
I
answering.
don't think so.
I may never write another book. It's so many questions. So many questions. Meg, what about you?
I'm currently in that sweet spot between finish the book and editing the book. So I'm letting my brain rest.
Carol?
I'm reading Rosemary Rogers
Oh
again.
my gosh, really?
Oh, yes.
Oh my mother loved her so
Me
much.
too. I
Oh
found her
my
when I was
gosh.
12. Shoot,
Oh,
yeah.
I was
Mm.
afraid to touch them. My mother had them tucked up under her bed, and she sat on them like, I don't the scary sphinx. And if you went into the room, "Don't touch my books." I know that crazy face, but that's what it was, terrifying. "Those are mine." So, okie dokie, I'm backing up slowly, please don't hurt me.
That's right.
You can have your Rosemary Rogers.
I meant no.
I think I read one once that Kim gave me a long time ago, but I don't know which one it was. And even then I was like, if my mother catches me, she'll think it's hers and she's gonna kill me. I don't want to die. My mother was very scary.
No, I was voracious. Whatever. I read cereal boxes at cereal time, at morning time.
I
It was
did
anything
that.
I could read, anything for
Mhm.
words.
Mm-hmm. Well, we could do
What
that.
a cool idea.
I know, James, I wish, but right now they're designing them and formatting them.
Mhm.
So yeah,
That's what I spend the day doing. I know why they pay people to do that.
I know, right?
Mm.
I don't like doing that.
Nope, but I got them done. Thank you very much. Mm.
Thank you. Kiss of the Night. Well, okay, there's bits and pieces of it. Wolf was actually born in a grocery store. I had a friend. We were talking. I was talking about my Dark Hunter characters, and I have this, and this. And she stopped and she's like, I want a Viking. Why don't you have a Viking? Everybody should have a big, huge Viking. I went, I like medieval. I like Vikings. I come from Viking stock. Okay, I'll put a Viking in there. But the actual story itself, Kiss the Night's kind of hard. The vast majority of it, and by that I mean everything except for I think the first chapter, was written while I was in the hospital with my mother dying. I was in NICU with her when I was writing that book. So I think there's a lot of me trying to process losing my mother that came out in that book. It's a very hard book to write. And I've never read it since because, and I don't know, I'm going to ask you two about this too. If I go back and I read something, it's like I remember what I was listening to. I remember everything going on in my life and certain scenes and characters. I remember exactly where they came from. A lot of times they're happy memories, but when they're not, like Kiss of the Night, I really can't go back and read them. What about you guys?
I haven't had time to go back and read any of mine.
That's fair.
But I honestly couldn't tell you what I was doing when I wrote any of them.
Really?
I take it back. The book that's coming out next week, I wrote it the very one and only time I did NaNoWriMo.
Oh, wow.
That
Very
was
cool.
the book I wrote for that.
I do that every year.
Go NaNoWriMo. That's right.
Pre-divorce, I rocked it. Post-divorce, I saw it. What about you, Carol? Do you go back and read them, or?
Well, yeah, because you have to edit them, and then every so often I have to go back to find a fact that I may not have put in the Bible. Some weird esoteric thing my brain pulls
I
up.
hate that.
I know, right?
That's what the search
It's
function
got to
for.
be here somewhere.
I know. It's like, I know I put this down. Didn't I? Why didn't I put that down? Oh, my God.
Exactly. So,
Oh, yeah.
no, I don't remember what was going on. They pretty much take my full attention and their demands and all that kind of thing. So I just sit and go. So yeah, I couldn't recall. I just know, like with Mitch, I was out mowing and he was just like, "We need to talk," and I kept mowing. He was like, "We need to talk. It's time. You need to go back in the house. We need to talk." And I finally had to stop the mower, and then that was it. So yeah, it's just the way. That's the way it started. But beyond that, it was just words on a page.
Congratulations, Rachel. I love
Aw.
boys. I've never had a girl, so boys are awesome.
Congratulations.
And I have an Alexander, so yay, congrats. That is so amazing. And thank you. I'm so honored. Yay. I love Aubert. It's one of my favorite names. I love boys. They're so much fun. How come Zev didn't have freedom from his mother? Because have you met her? The whole point of her having him was to control his father and to use him. She's not real cuddly. Azura is a very controlling, domineering, vicious character. And yeah, she's a mother from hell, pardon the French or the English. But yeah, she just was not fun. Y'all are getting quiet again. Y'all scaring me.
We just need you answer the question.
I know, right? Doot, doot, doot. Ooh,
Yeah.
Alaska time. You're going to Alaska.
I am.
We're going not to
Next
have
month.
chat.
They're sneaking in your luggage.
For 2 weeks. I know. I've always wanted to go, and she has now gone I don't know how many times.
It's
Without
not
us.
2
How
weeks.
rude.
I know, right? From the 17th to the 26th. See, that's like not even 10 days.
No, Red Kim is gone. You're gone. I can't handle this.
I'm
She's
here.
in France.
I'm
Well, that's
around.
true. I got you. That's true. That is true. You're wonderful.
There you
But-
go.
But Red Kim you saw where she lives. I want her.
Yes.
Let she take me with her. She's a beautiful place.
We just need to run over there and like bunk in for a little while.
I think so.
Yeah.
So. Oh my gosh. What can I tell you?
Oh, well, looky there.
Did you love the
You
girl?
get one line.
That is a
Just
smile.
do your one line and be done. And then
I
everybody
can't
throw
yet.
their reaction on it.
I can't yet. It's killing me. Oh, I'm dying to tell you guys. Oh, the reason why
Yep.
is it is such a unique idea that we are keeping this under wraps until about 2 weeks until the book comes out. Because y'all have to remember, I have people who like to take my ideas, and we've had them do that a couple of times. Don't want it to happen again. So we're not, and I mean, there's nothing. This is fun.
Right.
And everybody I have told it to, oh my gosh, Carol, right? Everybody. It was amazing.
Their eyes get real wide and they get excited.
And that gasp. So, and I want to share that gasp with all of you because it's I am bursting. I am so bursting. I love this book. Oh my gosh, I have not had anything, a world this complete come to me in so long. And it's so different.
Yep.
So different.
You look so giddy.
I am giddy.
It
I
is.
love this book.
Yeah.
It
It
has
is a
great,
total departure.
it is total departure, but it has the characters are just
See, they fit right into that story. There you go. Perfect.
I know.
Hi, Carol. Hi, Sam.
Did they come in? Oh,
Yes,
hey,
they are in here.
there they are.
Uh,
Yes, Simi has a daughter. Simi actually, see, now I can tell who reads Chronicles of Nick and who doesn't. Because those who read Chronicles of Nick, you know she has a son and a daughter. You've met one of each. She's got more. But yeah.
There you go.
It was getting harder and harder to not go beyond that.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
I
is
do
true.
not want to get my shoulder replaced. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
I will just suffer my pain. It was bad this weekend, but I don't want to go through that. I'm terrified of surgery. Yes, there will be a Nick book eventually. I don't know when. It'll be definitely be after Savitar. It'll probably be during probably part of the next segment of Dark Hunter. Because for those who don't know, Savitar actually will finish up the arc of the main series, and then we're going to go to Armageddon, Dark Hunter Armageddon, for the next set of books. And we have that grin back.
It's a good grin.
I think some people are sympathetic toward the Damons. I mean, I don't know. Were you guys ever sympathetic toward my Damons? I'm sympathetic toward them.
I mean, there was even a book for them.
Do what?
There was even a book for them.
Yeah, I mean, I love Urian. I love Urian. I loved him. He was one of those. He was such a bad, and again because I was in the hospital with my mom, and I can remember that moment when he took Phoebe's hand. It was like, to me, that was very transitional on the series because, I mean, they were so mean up until then, and then that was the first time I'm like, no, and I really felt for the Damons for the first time. It's like, oh, there's a whole lot more to their story. So
Yeah, I mean, they really did get the short end of the stick. And I
Yeah.
think that the best bad guys are the ones that you can, they're not like 100% evil, but there's something you can empathize with.
right. Yes, we do. I love people who do merchandise. I am sending you stuff at Mighty Barnacles. It's hard to type. This is not my keyboard. I think that's correct. Staff at mightybarnacle.com. I just sent it to you. That's who you contact. But yeah, I love to see what you guys come up with. Sometimes we buy it and put it in our store. So yeah, definitely get a hold of Jake and or Sherry, and we'll get back to you. So we will have that at DragonCon. Meg, you're going to be there Thursday night, right?
Mhm.
For the party. Yay. We're going to have copies at DragonCon. I'm not sure how many, probably a couple of hundred. And then what is it? Internationally, it comes out September 24th. Yeah, I can remember that. 24.
Yep. There you go.
So yay.
There you go. And everybody will have it in their hot little hands.
I don't know, James. It's one of those where I thought I would do a lot more with him, but he hasn't really. He kind of found Cat and he's off and happy now. But
That's like a death sentence.
I know, right?
Well, let him have his happily ever after.
Well, there's parts of them in the 5th volume that I did for the Kickstarter because, of course, you can't update about Ash and Styx without having Katra and her kids. But yeah, I know because I had a couple ideas that just never. I hate when that happens. You guys ever get that where you got the ideas and it's like, want them to do something, they don't cooperate?
I have a whole list of ideas, but they're just not fleshing out for me.
And it's so frustrating, right?
And some of them are really cool ideas.
Yeah, and why don't they? Like Remy, I want to do a book for Remy so badly, and Remy's like,
Not the time.
"Huh?
It's not the time.
I know, but I
I got
want
lots
it."
of things, but I have to wait for them to come at the time. They will tell me.
Ah,
When my life ends and theirs begins, then I will sit down and write their story.
I'm not that patient. I want the ideas to
not
come
either.
now.
Nothing's going to get there before it's ready to get there. I don't care. I mean, I'm a pantser, so I don't plot things out, so I don't have to worry about it. I've got starts and things. I got that trilogy of the witch books yet. I've got some other things that are sitting out there to the side. And now that I've gone through and busted through, as soon as I finish the 3rd one of the Drac, and it'll be 6, I got one more behind it, I can switch over to them. They're very, very patiently waiting in the background, telling me all the hits and stuff that I need to know.
There you go.
Yeah. See? So, yeah, I don't know.
It's hard, right?
Yeah.
I hate the characters. I let my kids. They don't listen. My children were supposed to go to med school. They did not go.
Oh, my goodness.
I know, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, happy birthday! That's so awesome, Quentin. Happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
Which her birthday is awesome.
I saw a different cover for Sanctuary on your booth. Oh, that may be Carol's.
Yeah, could be. If it was orange and teal on the overall, then yeah, that was one.
Yeah, she's got that. That's part of her series. Not anything to do with mine. And we confuse people all the
At
time with
all.
that. Yeah, she has her own Sanctuary series. Tell us about your series, Carol.
It's another ex-military series of actual traditional shifters, vampires and shifters. And so, yes, there are werewolves, but there's also a whole plethora of other shifters in this whole series. And it's about 3 people who find out that they're fated mates, and then the people who want to go through and expose them or take them, or who want to just disrupt their happy families for whatever reason, and the things they have to overcome to be together. And that's my sanctuary. Generally, they end up finding sanctuary.
Yay. I'm sorry. This is what made me laugh.
Okay.
She reminds me of my ex, too. A lot. Yeah. Yeah. And that's all we're going to say.
Well, okay then.
Yes, Robin, you will definitely, in Jaden's book, you're going to see a whole, wait. Oh, wait. No. I'm sorry. I'm thinking, my brain is, yeah, never mind. Shadow's parents. I'm thinking of Zev's parents. My brain is not.
Oh,
I need
gotcha.
more sleep. And you would think as many questions as I have answered today for Hollywood, I would have this down pat. Yeah, no. I don't know. Let me think on this one. Because I love Iditarod. And I love me some Iditarod, but getting the 2 of them together. Well, if I ever do Shadow's book, which I will, it's another one I'd love to do his book. You won't cooperate. If we ever get to his book, yeah, you definitely see them interact because they have. It's very awkward. It's very the scenes I have in my head. But I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't never say never.
Never.
Never. Meg, we got something to
It's
tell
all
you.
kind of
There.
things.
Yeah, no. Never. I'll never say never again.
Mm-mm.
because Carol and I have a surprise coming up
Mm.
because I said never.
Yes, she did. Was
And
pretty
then,
adamant about it.
oh, that's stupid. I never,
I had
never,
to
never.
agree, though. I mean, it just was a thing. I agreed.
Until it wasn't. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, Beth. Julian has always been, and I know it looks like Julian, but it's actually Julian, because he's and Darian. But yeah, I yeah, he was one of those. Even when he was bad, I knew he didn't. That there was a whole other side to him. It's kind of like Sticks. It's like there's so much more to him, and one day we're gonna tell it, and we did. And I know I love Trajan. Trajan is another one. I want to do his book because there's so much, especially with his brothers. They're so, and the lore of their planet, Trezani, is just so much I want to explore, so much I want to do. Am I going to live long enough to write all my stories? I hope so.
Well, now you're gaining speed again, and you got time again, and the brain's working again. Exactly.
I know, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I would love to. Somebody I know is going to be on a cruise. No, you won't be on a cruise the first week.
No, I don't leave till the 17th.
That's true, but we will be unloading boxes and 20 pallets of books.
Oh, that's
So,
true.
yeah, they are
Because we got to
due.
get those out to y'all. We
Yeah,
really
no,
do.
they're due. They're supposed to come in August 1st. Excuse me, hiccups.
I
First,
just got over mine. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, just don't give them to me.
You might as
you're
well be
next.
next.
You're next. But yeah, it's the first or the second they're coming in, I hope, or they're lying to us. I don't know.
But I hope not
Gary,
again.
staff at mightybarnacle.com. Let us know and we'll see what we can do. If we don't download of books on me.
Yeah, I would love to.
Right? I'm all about me some Pirate House.
I've never been to Savannah. I know. I've lived in Georgia my entire life, and I've never been to Savannah.
Oh my God.
Well, we had a writer's retreat there in May, I think.
Mhm. I did not go, but yeah, you did.
No, it's been like Thursday to Sunday down there. That's how I finished 2 books.
Nice.
Sprint after sprint after sprint after sprint. Yeah, we just filled up the living room and half the dining room. And 25 minutes at a time, we did it. And then when we got a break, everybody went to the bathroom. Everybody got something to drink. Everybody got settled back down. It was wonderful. It really was wonderful.
Right? Pam has read the book. Pam has read Fire and Magic. She knows. I love that. That's hilarious. She has it.
Okay.
I love her. That's hilarious. I love you, Pam. It is coming out. If you're at DragonCon, you'll be able to get it for the launch party. Officially, it comes out nationwide September 24th, 24. I remembered.
That's
I have my
right.
broadcaster voice on. That book will be coming out September 24th, 24th. I know. Did you notice when we were doing the podcasting over the weekend, I fell into that? I have a whole different radio voice.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice that?
Yep.
It's weird because for those who don't know, I was an on-air personality for years. And I actually had a couple of different radio shows that I did. My favorite being Terrorist Radio, which was all about the punk. I had it from midnight to 4 a.m. And yes, the only bad thing though, if you ever had to be a DJ before now everything's automated, but back in the day, we'd actually have to queue up the albums manually. If you have a punk show, punk songs are so short, there's no bathroom break. And I am convinced to this day, this is why Stairway to Heaven and Freebird became huge hits. You knew that the DJ was going to the bathroom. I'm telling you, I know that's anytime a long song or, same thing with We're the Champions. It's like, look, twofer, I don't have to cue that thing. And it sucked where I was because, this before ADA and all that stuff. The studio was on the second floor and there was no bathroom on the second floor. I actually had to run downstairs to go to the bathroom. So it's like, cue up 2 things. I got to go. But I had a good time. I love being a DJ. It's a lot of fun. Y'all are getting quiet.
I know. I'm just reading some of the questions.
Oh, I know.
Like, no, Cherry, I don't. And Sam, I'm working on your second set of edits, so you should be good to go. I get them to you
Oh,
shortly.
yay.
Yeah. So we are still collecting stories for the next anthology. And just send them to conkaedits.com and at gmail.com. And it's the last one going across the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, there it goes. Right there.
Yeah, right there.
Gmail. There you go. There you go. Yeah, Jessica, it does. It's in, oh gosh, Cypher's book. It's been in several books, that necklace. I know for a fact it was mostly in Cypher's book, but it's been in some of the other ones too. What was the name of his book? It's one of the Dream Hunters. I want to say it was not Dream Warrior. I hate when they do that, when they put that, you're like, they all sound alike. Same thing with the Nick books, Inferno and whatever. It's an I. It's definitely an I book. But yeah. Yes, it does do more.
Okay.
Oh, did you answer that one?
Yeah, I just said.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the one with the conkaedits at gmail.com. So, yes,
Okay.
we are still accepting them.
Here you go, ladies. I'll let y'all go first on this one.
Yeah. I said no. There's no real, the way I write, there's no real way to do that because the characters are all different and they approach scenes differently in their book. So there's no way to, there's really no way to take a part out and put it in another one. Because they're all written from the character's point of view. So I can't do that. Because the characters tell me what they're doing and how they do it. And so I never go backwards to grab something. They always tell me that's how you kind of keep things fresh, is that people go through and tell you how to go through and write.
And the only thing I copy paste is if I'm somebody's remembering something that somebody else said, quoting it. But yeah, I can't copy paste scenes either.
I do the dialogue only because I want to make sure, because I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. If one word or a comma gets changed, y'all will lose your minds. So I will always do my dialogue, just so that we have it. Only because, again, I know y'all are looking, man. Y'all come at me. Why did they say that? There's a comma here. It must be important. I love y'all. I'm grateful to y'all. Y'all know your stuff. So, yeah, no, I got it. That dialogue's going to be the same. And me and the copy editor are going to go round and round, go, don't change the punctuation. I've had this. I've had people get mad at me over that. Theme for the Thursday night party at DragonCon is myths and outlaws. So it can be myth or fairy or any paranormal creature. But yes, it's going to be celebrating the new series, which y'all know nothing about, so it doesn't help. But 2 weeks before DragonCon, you will know.
There you
Carol,
go.
you know.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I will get my pirate garb ready.
There you go. Well, we have the Marauders.
Yep, I will be the outlaw. There you go.
We do have, yeah, we do have some of those. That works. They're a different kind of pirate, but yes, we do have some of them. Aw. Aw.
Nice.
I miss Kiln. Shadow is other. He's definitely not a dark hunter. I know, it's like, how do I describe Shadow? He's a demigod. That's the best way to describe him. He's a demigod with some interesting powers he inherited from his dad. And sometimes there's not an easy way to describe it. Yes, they will be available at Books and Barbecue. The tarot cards, I do not know. They are, Carol did the edits. I'm reviewing the edits. Then once I finish with the edits, I may send them back to Carol to make sure I didn't screw anything up because I'm good at that. Then they're going to go to the designer. So, and yes, we're hoping. God, I hope Tish can be there. I'm going to be very sad if she can't. Although she's
Well, if
bad.
we can keep her at the hospital long enough.
I know. God, she worries me to death. She better get better because, yeah, I would not be happy.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, thank you, Kelsey. I tried hard not to suck. I really did. Yeah, well, you'll be happy though. There is Sasha is in Queen of All Shadows, which was a lot of fun. So yeah, I love me some Sasha. I can neither confirm nor deny that. I never say never. I am never saying never again.
There you
I
go.
do not know. How about that?
Lesson learned.
Although I got a great book idea out of it, so maybe I should say never more often.
Well, yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
James, you're going to find out in November. And that's all I'm going to say there.
Oh my
See, I
goodness.
knew all along who it was, but I just couldn't. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know. Again, never say never. Maybe. We found a way. I found a way to hook them together.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how many miles that took to fix.
Oh my gosh, that was such an amazing phone call to Carol going, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I know I'm flapping like a chicken. I was so excited. I was doing the chicken flap, the chicken ugly dance.
Exactly.
I'm like,
Yep.
Carol, I figured out how to cross my universes over if I want to.
And I kept trying to poke holes in it, but it wouldn't work. So
But who knew? It made sense. It worked.
does. It just locks in. So there you go.
I know. I'm like, and it explains part of because something in that, other than the fact that I was in third grade when I started writing lead short stories, it plugged a hole in the lead series that had always bothered me. Why do they have those names? Now I know why they have those names, because they had people from Earth interacting with them. And if you haven't read Savage, I'm like, what's the name of Zev's book? All I do is call it Zev's book. If you haven't read Savage yet, you've no idea what I'm talking about. But if you have, you know what I'm talking about.
There you go.
So for Carol, I'll let you take this. Sanctuary is actually a series thing.
Yeah. Nope, it is not. The next three are going to be Draken Brotherhood. Number 8 of Sanctuary, because they're 100,000 words plus, is still worth the editor going through it. And I should be getting it ready to go now. That would be number 8 in that series. So I'm hoping, but yeah, it'll be Draken Brotherhood. Why, yes, it is. That's my Christmas horse. Isn't he lovely?
I love it.
Yes.
I think it's awesome.
Aw.
So no, she won't be.
Nope. My birthday is next week or the week following. Next week. I don't know.
Next week? Oh my God.
It's like Friday or Saturday.
Oh,
Isn't
crap.
it next Saturday?
Haley.
Oh, yeah. Today's just the 18th.
I got to get a hold of Haley. Remind me to get a hold of Haley.
So it is happy birthday early. Thank you so much, Carol. No, I like sparklies, because I'm a Leo, and I like sparklies. And Effie, we bought a lot from Effie, and I just got an invitation this spring. It was like, would you love to come on a cruise, learn about how we design our jewelry, come to some jewelry classes, and then boom, here you go. And I was like, well, of course. And then they said, we're going to Alaska. And Jim said, hey. And then that's how we're going to Alaska in the middle of August. Thank y'all very much. I am.
I didn't tell you about the cool news. I'm talking to somebody, I think it's next week, about
Yeah.
doing an author cruise, Miss Carol.
Where? When?
Oh no, I can't get the details.
Okay.
It'll either be 25 or 26. But
Super.
I know, right?
I only ever went on one of those, and oh my gosh, it was intensive. So I didn't get a whole lot of cruise time, but I really did get a lot of. Guess what? You're not stupid. You can write these books. It's a lovely thing, and this is your next step and meet these people.
Yeah, but
It's
this is not.
amazing,
Well, when I say author, it's actually a reader convention.
right?
So we're there to meet the readers. It's going to be very cool. It's going to be like
Super.
Tropicon, except on the water. I
Hey.
know I will lose my roommate because she's going to be with her hubby. I'll have the room alone, all by myself. I can handle
You
it.
can't think of another reader we could take. I mean, another writer we could take. Come on now.
No, Nancy got a job.
That's what PTO's for.
She left me. Nancy got
I
no.
know, right? I do miss having her around.
She got a kind of job she can't travel.
Yeah, see,
So
before it was like, Nancy, we need something from the con suite.
I know. No, I don't. We'll have her for Summer Dragon Con. She said she'd come down on the weekend. But she has
Okay.
to get back because she got court on Tuesday. So
Um,
dang it.
we wondered. Yeah, we thought
She's
about
working
talking
for
about that.
somebody else. I like when she worked for herself. Now she's working for the man. Or I think it's a woman. But either way, she's working for somebody else and I don't like it.
I know,
I don't
right?
own her anymore. Book 5 will be coming out after we get books 3 and 4 shipped.
Yeah,
It's on you guys. They're waiting for it.
I know, right? It's okay. When I went through and said that, we got a setup and a rhythm now, we'll be okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've done this before. We're pros.
This is true. Yeah,
I
we
am
turned
not
out that those thousands.
Right. I
We
am
got
not going to break my foot this time.
Yeah, let's
See?
avoid breaking anything. No tables, no bones.
I don't know. The table is kind of fun.
It wasn't
Yes.
you that broke it.
Yes.
I feel bad.
I did not enjoy the broken foot. I love this one.
Oh,
It's true. Yes, I will.
exactly.
Yes,
There you
I will.
go.
And also too, because I don't want my kids to have to fight with him when I'm gone.
True.
So yes, to protect my kids, I'm going to live forever. There actually is a short dark hunter. Dangerous. Danger is short or was short. She's only what 5'2", 5'3", and there's another one. It's not Viper.
Good night, St. Kitts.
Oh no, yeah, we're over an hour. Whoops.
Yeah.
Another dark one. Okay, wait. Another dark hunter who's short. Who is it? I wrote about that guy. It was early on. I think they're in Dark Side of the Moon. Who's the? Oh, Dragon. Well, for a dark hunter, he's short. He's like 6 feet 5'11".
Oh my.
Yes, that's short.
For a dark hunter, it's very short.
It's like this tall.
Yeah.
I know. Well, and that, which is really funny considering the fact my sister's like 4'10". So I get short. I just don't like not being able to reach things. I'm barely 5 feet, but I'm taller than Carol.
And I'm taller than you.
Everybody's taller than me.
Not everybody. My sister and my niece are not. You would be a giant. My niece is 4'9". You'd be a giant.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
3 whole inches.
You would feel like a giant over her, though. She's getting married. I'm so sad.
Thanks so much, y'all, for the birthday wishes.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yes.
Hopefully we will be here next week right before it.
Right.
I'm sad to say there's still so many questions because we haven't been here.
I know.
We will come back and we will answer more of the questions, hopefully next week. And well, Carol, when she gets back from the cruise,
it's pouring rain. I know. First, I got to help turn out all them books.
Well, that's true. Provided I have my room able for us to get into it, because I think one hour was saying pretty much we're going to put all the books in this one room, or as many as it will hold.
Right.
So we may have to break down the computer setup to 20
Yeah.
20 pallets. It's a lot of books.
We just probably got last time. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. We can do this. We're going to do this.
We got through the first two.
We
Huh?
have done that.
We got through the first two. We can get through these.
Yep.
Yeah, and
We know what we're doing.
Hinako is not pregnant this time.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but she got to watch them two little ones and keep them out from underfoot.
Well, Xander will be back at school soon. I think he starts in August.
Man.
I know. I got the pouty lip.
I know, Joe.
Yeah, I think he goes back a week before you take your cruise.
Ah, okay.
I don't know.
Just losing everybody.
My baby. I won't have him waking up in the morning, come running in there. Gimme.
Sebastian will be there soon enough.
That's true. He is trying. All right. Well, anyway, I need to let everybody go. I got 1,000,001 questions to answer.
Just for Hollywood.
So, and I know y'all want me to answer those because we want our
Yes.
So
yes, because we want to move forward.
Yes.
Yeah, and I got to finish edits because we all want a new book. Anyway, thank you guys for taking this hour out of your day.
Yes.
I know everybody has things to do right now. So
Yeah.
we love y'all.
Thank y'all so much.
Yes, thank you. Bless you. Hopefully next week.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be good. Okay.
Mwah. Y'all take care.
Y'all look out for each other. Mwah.